Shifting focus back to Punjab right now, my colleague Manjeet Sehgal and Kamaljeet Sandhu are joining me live right now from Punjab. Kamaljeet, I'll come across to you first. Good morning to you. I believe you're standing outside Bhagwant Mann's residence, and we have also been hearing since yesterday that there are preparations on at Bhagwant Mann's residence for a grand celebration. So the Aam Aadmi Party believes the exit poll predictions. They do believe they're set to, in fact, claim power in the state of Punjab and then, of course, possibly expand their national footprint as well. Kamaljeet.
Well, absolutely. Going by the exit polls, the preparations are in place. Let's just try and show you all these delicious jalebis which are being cooked. The preparation started way back early at around 3 o'clock. So we'll just try and get you a word as to what is it. आप लोग तैयारी है पूरी जीत की?
पूरी तैयारी है जी।
हाँ, ये कब से शुरू किया आप लोगों ने?
4 बजे से शुरू कर रखा है।
4 बजे से शुरू किया है और ये पूरा लंगर चलेगा, क्या होगा यहाँ?
लंगर चलेगा जी।
और जश्न कैसे होगा?
बहुत अच्छा माहौल होगा।
So there you have it. The preparations being done. There is, we'll just try and see, there is some activity. We'll see who is here. But let me tell you, since last evening, there is a heavy presence of security. There is also this entire area being decked up with flowers. We'll just try and show you that. Those are flowers there. We'll try and see who's here. The mother, we've been told, is here. So we'll try and get you a live reaction of the mother. माता जी सत श्री अकाल।
की अरदास करके निकले थे घरों?
तन गुरु घर मत्था टेक के आई बाबे नानक नूं ते आई जानी सारी रात दी बाबे मैं बहुत
फिर साडा मुंह
जितना भरोसा है,
जलेबियां ने बैठा करा
जितना भरोसा है
बहुत ज्यादा
so all it is, the mother is here. You just try and see. She's already expressed her happiness, so to say, and we'll try and show you the visuals. There she is, the mother there speaking, and obviously it's going to be some anxious moments before the results are finally out, and we'll just try and show you the visuals. We show you how this entire area is decked up with flowers. So there you see this entire area, and this is where Bhagwant Mann is inside. He's not really up, but we've been told that he's expected to be out. And once there is some sort of a sense that there's a victory is near, he's going to be heading towards Chandigarh. But clearly, at this point of time, some tense moments. The counting is going to begin at 8 o'clock. But before that, if you see that there is a sense of excitement, a lot of media presence out here. And remember, this is what really winners draw. And there you have it. The mother's been speaking all along, and clearly this is a time where all of them, and if you see the neighborhood out here, there is a statue here. We don't know if this is supposed to emulate, because Bhagwant Mann is always constantly wearing a yellow pagri. But there it is. We've been trying to speak, and the jalebis have been out here. We'll try and get you a version. Sir, सत श्री अकाल। किस तरह की तैयारी है? जलेबी खत्म हो गई है?
नहीं पूरी जलेबियां जिन्नियां मर्जी खाओ, बड़ा खुशी का माहौल है। माता जी आ गए हैं ते सारी दिहाड़ी इस तरह आज भंगड़े पहनगे भंगड़े आज
भंगड़े पहनगे। So the mood has constantly been set. We'll just try and see if we can try and get you one more small reaction from the mother. We'll try and see.
उसके बाद क्या कहेंगे?
मैम आज कितनी खुशी है?
बहुत ज्यादा खुशी है।
आज पूजा पाठ होएगा?
करे आए होई भी ਜਾਂਦਾ।
ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮਿਲੇ ਸਵੇਰੇ ਤੋਂ ਭਗਵੰਤ ਮਾਨ ਨੂੰ?
ਹੁਣ ਆਇਆ।
So the mother is here. There she is, entering the residence. This is a big moment for the entire family. Now, can a small-time Sangrur man, who's been a comedian, you know, a lot of people have been declaring him, saying there's been comparison being drawn. It may be an unfair one with Vladimir Zelensky, but since he was a comedian and he set the stage, he's become an international figure. But here in Punjab, where Bhagwant Mann, remember, he's been in the center stage since 2014. But can he make it big? In 2017, there was a sense of a deja vu that there was a wave of the Aam Aadmi Party. But what really happened there was the party got limited to 20 seats alone. And at that point of time also, a lot of people said there is a wave of the Aam Aadmi Party. Cut to 2022, the hopes are high once again. The party has positioned itself. There's been a Tiranga Yatra, there's been a Khalistan charge, there have been other things. But Bhagwant Mann has maintained a certain image. A lot of people don't take him very seriously, saying he's not a man who has a lot of seriousness in him. There are charges regarding his alcoholic behavior. He says he's moved away from all that. So there have been certain controversies with Bhagwant Mann, but he's kind of moved away. So there is the action out here, and clearly the stage has been set. Will now the results be on expected line? That is the entire catch. But clearly a big day here. We've been seeing since last night security being put in place here. So there you go. मेटल डिटेक्टर पूरी तैयारी आप लोग कल से ही आ गए थे?
हाँ जी सर, बिल्कुल जी, पूरी तैयारी 100% पूरी तैयारी है।
सिक्योरिटी बढ़ाई गई है
पूरी? हाँ जी, हाँ जी।
माता जी कुछ बोल रहे? So there you go. She is going in, and clearly at this point of time, this is a big day. This is a big day for Bhagwant Mann.
That's right. So you can see all of those preparations that are underway at Bhagwant Mann's residence right now. You can see that he's almost set to accept the chair of the Chief Minister. Very interesting in Punjab elections, where the Aam Aadmi Party first declared their Chief Ministerial face going into these elections, which turned out to be Bhagwant Mann. They asked the people, Arvind Kejriwal asked the people, who would you like to see as the Chief Minister? And then he claimed that the people voted in favour of Bhagwant Mann. And then it was the Congress party that said Charanjit Singh Channi will be the Congress's Chief Ministerial face as well. But is Bhagwant Mann all set to trump Charanjit Singh Channi? We will find out very soon. Kamalji, thank you so much for joining us with all of those details. We're slipping into a very short break. Stay tuned to India Today, because our live and continuing coverage of this big grand finale to the state of war will continue all through today.
बाहर ते आके पंजाब च राज करना चाहते, पंजाब वास्ते भी ये कोरोना ही है।
इस तरह से ही आपस में लड़ रहे हैं, कांग्रेस एक सर्कस बन गई है।
ये आदमी झूठ बेचता है, गलत बातें करता है।
Navjot Sidhu was the only minister I dropped because he was incompetent.
पाप का घड़ा जब भरता है तो फूटता भी है।
Welcome back. My colleague Manjeet Sehgal is now joining me live from Punjab on this. Manjeet, we earlier heard Kamaljeet, of course, reporting from outside Bhagwant Mann's residence. There's a palpable sense of excitement in the air outside his residence. It's almost like the Aam Aadmi Party believes the exit poll predictions, and they do believe that Bhagwant Mann is all set to become the next Chief Minister of Punjab. As far as the Congress is concerned, Manjeet, what went wrong? If exit poll predictions are to be believed and the AAP has swept the rug from under the Congress's feet, what went wrong for the Congress party, Manjeet?
Well, Palami, if we in fact look into the poll strategy of the Aam Aadmi Party, it becomes clear that Aam Aadmi Party had learned a big lesson from its 2017 failures. It did not announce a chief ministerial face last time. This time, Bhagwant Mann was announced as the chief ministerial face. So this was to counter the Congress strategy, as Congress leaders, including the Chief Minister Charanjit Singh Channi, was tagging Arvind Kejriwal as an outsider. He also kicked off a controversy by making his bhaiya jibe, that can also impact 3 to 4 constituencies in Ludhiana, where a majority of voters are from Uttar Pradesh. So the another big reason why Congress may lose more seats this time is that it was facing a 5-year-long anti-incumbency. There were many unfulfilled poll promises that were made in 2017. For instance, the farmers were promised that their loans will be waived off. Each household will get at least one job. The unemployed youth will get a stipend of 2,500 rupees per month. So there were various other poll promises which were not fulfilled. The Congress tried to dust off the allegations that it failed to fulfill, and Charanjit Singh Channi made some pro-people decisions like waiving of the pending electricity bills and the ownership of land to the people who are living within the Lal Dora land. So he took various measures, but still the anti-incumbency was there. However, some of the Congress leaders say that as the poll turnout was 5% less as compared to 2017, which means that the anti-incumbency was not there, but it is clearly being seen as the exit polls also say that Congress will be a loser. And even party sources told us, Polami, that Congress has done an internal assessment in which it was found that party may not perform as per the expectations. Now the party is fearing that its MLA can be posed. That is why a high-level meeting was held in Chandigarh yesterday. A strategy is being chalked out. But what the exit polls are telling us is that Congress may not be able to repeat the government this time. Follow me.
Okay, so if Congress is not able to repeat its government this time, Manjeet, if Congress is also set to lose in the state of Punjab, a very, very crucial state for the Congress party, who will be the scapegoat, Manjeet?
Well, if Congress is not able to retain its fort, for instance, in the Malwa belt, last time it won 40 seats. At this time, the exit polls say that Aam Aadmi Party will be winning more seats. Last time it won 18 seats. Bhagwant Mann also claimed yesterday, while speaking to us, that the Aam Aadmi Party could win between 80 to 100 seats this time. So, biggest reason why Aam Aadmi Party could win more seats in Malwa and elsewhere is that Aam Aadmi Party has made an emotional appeal to the people of Punjab. Though Bhagwant Mann was made a chief ministerial face, but in fact votes were being sought in the name of Arvind Kejriwal. We saw outdoor campaigns of the party which said, "Ik mauka Kejriwal no." So this time Aam Aadmi Party was telling the people that you have given a chance to Shiromani Akali Dal, you have given a chance to the Congress. The rule of these parties resulted in misgovernance that pushed the Punjab towards the dark ages. Punjab is under huge debt of nearly 3 lakh crore rupees. So Aam Aadmi Party has shown a bigger picture, a new Punjab picture to the people of Punjab, and the leaders claim that this time the people voted for a change. Follow me.
Right. Okay. So the exit polls are predicting, in fact, a change in government in Punjab. We'll find out very soon when the results are, of course, announced, and the counting is to begin very, very shortly. Manjeet, thank you so much for joining us. We're shifting focus to two other states again, Goa and Uttarakhand. The results will be announced today as well. All focus is on Uttar Pradesh, on Uttarakhand and Punjab. Please don't forget Goa and Uttarakhand, because it is going to be a cliffhanger of a contest, because exit poll predictions have already sent the Congress party into a tizzy in both these states. They've already sent their resort expert DK Shivakumar to Goa, and its candidates have already, the Congress has moved its candidates to a resort in Bambolim in Goa, which is on the outskirts of Panji, the capital. And in Uttarakhand, Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel of Chhattisgarh and Dipinder Hooda have been charged in order to, of course, ensure that they might need to have some sort of an alliance talks. If they need those numbers to be put together in order to form government, they have been put in charge. Watch this report.
Uttarakhand is right and the BJP is winning that. It shows the Congress doesn't have the organization on the ground to translate even anti-incumbency into an election victory.
The exit poll numbers has the Congress rattled, and with hours to go for counting, they are scrambling to keep their flock together. The fight for two states, Goa and Uttarakhand, may go down to the wire. And the grand old party is taking no chances, having learnt the hard way that the BJP will be fully ready with a contingency plan. Congressman Friday and resort specialist DK Sivakumar has been rushed to Goa to ensure there are no last-minute political surprises for the party.
All our candidates have pledged their loyalty. Not even a single candidate will move out of the camp. They will stay. They are together. They will be together. They will fight out together.
Congress leaders have been cooped up in a plush resort in Goa's Bambolim, huddled together by the High Command till the results are in. Congress Goa in charge P. Chidambaram, Dinesh Gundu Rao and several senior Congress leaders are also camping in the coastal state and working out a plan B of cobbling up support from other parties.
In last election, BJP was reduced from 21 to 13. Imagine. That means they have lost the mandate. The mandate was in favor of Congress. We never thought, our leadership probably never thought that they will try to do this type of government, illegitimate government. And that is why we delayed our decision. That proved to be fatal. This time we will not take any chances.
Meanwhile, in Uttarakhand too, the exit poll numbers has got the Congress worried. In a top secret meeting, Congress appointed 13 observers who have now been sent to different parts of the state. A series of huddles have been held so far for the grand old party. Chhattisgarh Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel will be handling the affairs in Uttarakhand along with Rajya Sabha MP Dipender Hooda. And all discussions on alliances and power haggling will be led by these two senior leaders.
उत्तराखंड, पंजाब, गोवा, मणिपुर और पांचवें प्रदेश उत्तर प्रदेश में बदलाव निश्चित है। उस बदलाव में निर्णायक भूमिका कांग्रेस पार्टी की रहेगी।
हमको पूरा बहुमत मिलने जा रहा है। मैं बिल्कुल आश्वस्त हूँ। हमारा कोई बी प्लान सी प्लान नहीं है। हाँ, ये ज़रूर है कुछ लोकतांत्रिक शक्तियाँ हैं, कुछ हमारी ही पार्टी के बहुत अच्छे लोगों को हम किसी कारणवश टिकट नहीं दे पाए हैं। वो लोग हैं, यदि उनमें से कुछ जीत के आते हैं तो चाहे वो लोकतांत्रिक राजनीतिक दल हों या कुछ हों, उनका सहयोग हम सरकार चलाने में भी लेंगे।
The Congress is hoping they've done enough to ensure the previous nightmares of rebellions, coups and horse trading don't haunt the party this time. The grand old party is banking heavily on the states of Goa and Uttarakhand to ensure that tomorrow does not spell a complete wipeout for the party. With Supriya, Bureau Report, India Today.
That's all we have for you in this edition. Stay tuned to India Today. News and updates will continue on the other side. Rajdeep Sardesai and Rahul Kamal will be joining you.